This is a fun question. The question is, how do startups work? Well, with such a broad question as such, I think I have the liberty to speak freely about my own experiences. So, how do startups work? Well, essentially, a startup has to start with an idea, a business opportunity, something that you feel you are uniquely equipped for. And that's actually one of the first questions that I ask to operators or young entrepreneurs or young bloods or hustlers who are trying to hustle me for my investment capital, right? One of the questions I always ask them is, why now? And why you? I mean, ideas are a dime a dozen, my friends. Everyone's got a great idea, but why now? And why you? Why are you the one in all the universe that is supposed to take this idea to fruition and launch this baby? Well, here's another question you should probably think about when it comes to how do startups work. Are you willing to grind and hustle 16, 20-hour days for 10 years straight to make this thing work? 10 years is the length of a thesis for a venture fund. 10 years of investing, right? Deploying the capital. My first startup took 9 years to get acquired. So essentially, the 10-year benchmark for basically nothing startup to being acquired or being successful at some level to the point of acquisition is pretty much 10 years. Are you willing to hustle that long? Are you willing to grind that long? Here's another question when it comes to the idea of how do startups work. Do you have a vast network of talent and people that can help you grow your business, whether it's sales, marketing, operations, finance, legal, right? What if you're building a software product? Do you have access to good engineers, developers, QA, DevOps, infrastructure, architecture, back-end database? I mean, you gotta be able to bring people together. And so one of my questions that I ask young bloods who are hustling for money is, who's your network? Who's your team? Right? Because frankly, you might have the idea. It might be a great idea like everybody else. You can go faster alone 100%. I know this to be true because I'm a solo rider most of the time. I bootstrap all my stuff myself. That's how it's done because I can go faster alone. But you can only go farther together. So who's your team?